Hiramasa crudo, right? Crudo means raw for those of you who don't understand. So we have it thinly sliced. You have Fresno chili puree on the plate. You have some tomato gelée, so we take tomato water, season it, and then set it with some gelatin. He put this in the refrigerator, so the soy is not really crispy. It kind of melted a little bit. So it's like soy leather, fruit leather. And then you have some olive oil, some sea salt on it. That's purslane, and that's nasturtium leaves. The next one is pork belly. It's Lado Seco pork belly. We smoke it for 6 hours in the smoker. Then we glaze it with a tamarind glaze. Inside the tamarind glaze, there's ginger, tamarind pods, honey, coriander seed, fennel seed, garlic, and chili flake. That gets reduced down, and then we glaze it with a little bit of butter in the pan. You have some heirloom tomatoes that are peeled, tossed with a little olive oil, salt, sliced jalapeno, micro cilantro. These are garlic chive blossoms. That's Caroline greens, and then there's kaffir lime oil. On this one, he put the zest. It's not supposed to have the zest, just the oil. And then red snapper, pan-seared. Underneath some roasted summer squash, a lot of basil, and then some little cherry tomatoes and olive oil. And then you have on top is peper rod. Peper rod's fancy word for like a mixed pepper mixture. These are Anaheim chilies and red peppers, roasted and peeled, and then they're cooked down nice and slowly with olive oil, just to concentrate the flavor. It's finished with some sherry vinegar and some anchovy chopped up, a little bit of garlic as well, and then the sauce is a yellow tomato broth. So yellow tomatoes, onion, leek, cooked down, a little bit of vegetable stock, and then finished with a little sherry vinegar. And then, so it's real brothy. This should get a spoon as well. And then lamb neck cannelloni. So the lamb necks, braise them with red wine and mirepoix vegetable and tomato. Then you remove all the meat. The neck does a lot of work. So it's kind of like the beef cheek, right? The cheek does a lot of work. The neck does a lot of work, holding the animal head up and down. So it's a muscle that develops a lot of flavor. It just takes a long time to cook. So you braise it, and then it's nice and tender, develops a lot of flavor. Because of that, we take it off. We mix it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and sheep's milk ricotta cheese from Bellwether Farms. And that gets stuffed inside the pasta. And then you have a fresh tomato sauce. So it's tomatoes that have been peeled and diced. And then sweat some shallots, a little bit of garlic, some butter, add the tomatoes, and you just heat it through, so it's nice and fresh. And then you have more ricotta cheese on top, and some basil, and a little bit of Parmesan.